In this video, we're going to talk about the importance of something free as part of your marketing strategy for both your SEO and your AdWords. Let's get started. Welcome back. We're looking at the importance of creating something free, of creating some free content. Could be a free ebook, could be a free software download, could be as simple as a free consultation on your roofing needs. You want to create something free as part of your marketing process online. And let's talk a little bit about the difference, I think, between the sales funnel and the sales ladder. You'll hear a lot of marketing experts talk about the sales funnel, and unfortunately, that has become the dominant way that people talk about it. And it matters because how you think about a concept impacts how you change your marketing, change your behavior. Well, sales funnel is a really stupid concept. And here's why. It implies that people are just like dumb little marbles, and you as the marketer just shake your magic wands and shake your funnel and down they fall. And that's not how people are. I want you to think of people as a little bit more proactive, more intelligent. They're not passive. They're proactively looking for products and services just like yours. And they're a little nervous. They're a little, kind of cagey. They don't want to give you their email unless you give them something of value. And that's where free comes in. So I'd like to use this idea of a marketing funnel, and then from there, use that as a way to kind of conceptualize what we're doing. All right, so now let's scroll down here and let's talk a little bit about kind of user intent and keywords. And let's talk about this process here. So you go from the user intent, like what do they really want? Is it a motorcycle insurance quote? Is it a CRM software? Is it a hair transplant? What do they want? Those are going to create the keywords. The keywords you have to rank on Google. You've got to get the click to get the conversion, and then that conversion, it's so important to have something free to offer so that you'll capture their email, their phone number, and then your sales staff can then follow up on that lead. So this idea of something free is so important as part of your marketing. Now, if you have time, I highly recommend that you go and check out this article by Chris Anderson. It's kind of old, it's 2008, but it's an excellent think piece about this idea of free and how people react psychologically to free and why we see so much free stuff on the internet, and it's meant to kind of capture information. He also has the book. Of course, you can buy the book, and the book's not free. Another really good resource is the HubSpot library of marketing stuff. HubSpot is a master at giving away stuff for free to capture your name and email. And that's really, they kind of built this idea of what's called inbound marketing, which is really pivots around free. All right, now let's just sort of go and look at some examples. So let's do one of my favorite searches, motorcycle insurance on Google. And I just want you to point out, here's the first concept, right? Motorcycle insurance, they know the keyword. They know what they're going after. And then we have our gold, silver, bronze medalists. So here's Progressive number 1. And let's go from Google to Progressive. So I got my Harley. I'm ready to rock and roll. And I'm going to land over here. And look how they have an action. And that is to get a quote. And guess what? That's free. So they've got it very clear that once you land here, you're going to start that quote process, and that quote process is going to kind of almost trick you, as it were. You're going to fill out this whole process, and then they're going to say, oh, by the way, we need your email and phone number. So they're using that free consultation, that free quote, as part of the process, right? Let's look at hair transplant Los Angeles. Okay, so, me and half of male America, right? We're all suffering from hair transplant, and we're going to go from Google to hair transplant websites. And notice here on the right, right? Let me get my cursor to cooperate. What do we have? We have videos, which are what? Free information, right? So you're moving up the sales ladder. You've landed here. You can watch a video and learn about this guy. And then guess what? Free consultation. So you've got this idea of moving, across the sales ladder. So from the search, from hair transplant, they ranked, you click, they see. Now also notice look at some of the titles to what you're seeing here. So notice here, right? Mark Dower hair transplant, Los Angeles hair transplant. We would like to invite you. Look at this meta description. We would like to invite you to come join us for a free consultation and receive 10% off. Now where does that live in SEO land? Okay, let's land on the website. See the free consultation up there? Right click, view page source, description, and notice here in the description, we would like to invite you. So they wrote their meta description in such a way as to emphasize their free offer, didn't they? Right? Now, that's hair transplant. Let's look at CRM for soft business. So CRM software for small business, right? So we know that keyword search query. And then let's look at some of the people that show here. So let's go down. I want to show you a couple ones that show, or I'll just pop over to them. So I want you to notice that you're going to do your searches for CRM for soft business. You're going to land on Insightly and look at this. Sign up for a free trial. So you've done the search for CRM software for small business. They rank relatively high. You click over and then free trial. So that's your process, and it shows back engineer this. You need something free. So the question for you is, what are you going to offer? Right? Here's inbound marketing. You can go do the search here. I didn't put it in there, right? But go into Google inbound marketing, right? And you're going to notice, like, let's go down to Marketo, right? It's about rank number 4. Notice here, what is inbound marketing? And a little bit of a kind of pizzazz to the way that title is written, to that way that meta description is written. Now we click from Google onto their website, and now we've kind of moved up, right? And they have a sense of humor, right? There's Dwight from The Office, right? Making a little bit of humor there. And you blah, 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 blah about inbound, and look at their resources, and then look at this. They have events, they have webinars, they have a free download, the definitive guide to social media marketing. You click over to it, and then, oh, wow, that's so exciting. And guess what? In exchange for this free guide, you're going to give them your name, your work email, etc. And they're probably going to send you an email. Did you like our guide? Are you interested in our products, etc.? So, surprise, surprise, right? The marketers know how to do this. All right, so let's wrap up this sort of quick video. So the idea that I'm trying to explain for both my SEO book and my social media book is, think of the importance of something free, of creating some anchor content that you can use to capture emails and phone numbers of your prospects, right? You have to give them something. It has to be somewhat decent content, and in exchange, they're going to give you that ability to talk to them. That's what Seth Godin calls permission marketing. You've got to know, what do they want, their keywords. You got to rank on Google. You got to write a good title and a good meta description to get the click. When they land on your website, it is so important to offer them something free to kind of lubricate that transition as they kind of get some confidence in you, and then at that point you've captured that lead. So that in sum is a short little video about the importance of free, and to kind of put that idea in your head of what are you going to create that's free, that's exciting enough that you can require a registration for that to capture their email, to capture their phone number, and therefore to have a lead that you can give to your sales staff.